Strike the last word.
I thank the chair. In 2010, Obamacare promised a better quality of care at a lower cost with the doctor of your choice. All those promises have been broken. And one part of this bill tries to salvage rescue some of those promises. It tries to make local care available with the doctor of your choice and lower cost. This bill imposes a one-year freeze on mandatory funding for community providers who are engaged in family planning services and reproductive health. It puts a ban, one-year ban, on those providers that provide abortions. In my home state of Texas, there are 36 such centers from one organization. They're in Addison, Texas, Arlington, Texas, 3 in Austin, Texas, Bedford, Texas, Brownsville, Cedar Hill, Dallas, 2, Denton, Dickinson, Fort Worth has 2, Harlingen, Houston has 6, Louisville, Mesquite, Paris, Plano, 5 in San Antonio, Spring, Stafford, my district, Tyler, and Waco. 36 centers. There are 37 federally qualified health centers in my state, and 300 more sites that give people access to the care they deserve. There are these sites in Alpine, Texas, La Mesa, Texas, Big Wells, Texas, and Fort Hancock, Texas. Fort Hancock is right there by El Paso on the border. To go to one of the clinics that we put the moratorium on with this bill, they have to drive 497.9 miles, 500 miles to get the care they deserve. That'll take 6 hours and 48 minutes. This bill simply says there's a better way. Local, federally qualified health centers. This provision is very modest. It simply removes the benefit of certain taxpayer dollars from large abortion providers if they continue to do abortions outside of the current law, called the Hyde Amendment. Unlike some of the other clinics that perform these services, federal qualified health centers provide comprehensive medical, dental, and mental health and other primary services. This bill does not change the availability of funds for women's health. It simply establishes a safeguard so the nation's large abortion clinics can't be providing such services through Medicaid, and this is access to care for local people who need that at their homes. A January 2007 Marist poll found 74% of Americans, including 54 of those who identify as pro-choice, are in favor of, quote, significant restrictions on abortion. A November 2016 soon-to-be Athlete poll found that 56% of Americans oppose giving taxpayer dollars to some of these clinics. Reallocating these funds away from large abortion providers supports comprehensive health services in a better way to invest in women's health on a local level. And one thing back home about this bill, why it's so important we pass this bill. This came from a man back home. He is a 60-year-old self-employed geologist. In 2009, he had his own Blue Cross PPO, and it cost him $178 per month with a $500 deductible. That was great. Had my personal doctors, I could visit whoever I wanted and was covered. Obamacare came along and the PPO increased to $1,000 a month. It's unaffordable. My bronze plan went up to $270 a month and immediately escalated to $370 and then $470 per month. The HMO plan only had doctors who were in a small group. I was forced to change positions. Last year, Blue Cross changed my new rate change, $870 per month, a gut-punching $6,500 deductible. That's $16,304 I have to spend before coverage occurs. And that's why this bill is so important we pass it, because keep the promise made to the American people, better care, lower cost, doctor of choice.
Gentleman's time has expired. Other members seeking recognition.